Today I'm joining a good friend Adam Rouse to go and film and photograph an R35 GTR. It was already organised before Banzai magazine folded, so it was meant to go into that magazine, but I think it's now going to go in Fast Car. I thought I would join Adam shooting the stills and just see what it will be like to make a review kind of video for you guys and see if you kind of like the format. So yeah, without giving away too much, it's a wide body GTR. It's had a lot of stuff done to it. I'll let the owner Adam describe the rest of it and we'll go through the car and get some sort of nice cinematic stuff.
If Nissan was ever to make a wide arch GTR, that's how it should look like. The front and the rear arches, they're meant to be riveted on, like the Rocket Bunny style. And what he's done is literally, he's cut all the arches out, he's bonded them on, and then just like smoothed it all in. But it's like with the rear bumper, what he's done is he's cut half the rear, and then he's made the rear bumper fit. So he's extended it quite a lot. But what he's done is actually bent it out and then reinforced it with metal. So it looks standard, like it came out the factory like that. And then he's obviously like smoothed it all in. The rear bumper is a Liberty Walk rear diffuser, and it's basically what he's done, he's moulded it and extended like the actual diffuser that was on it to make it fit. And I say that's the only rear bumper like that in the world, because it's been totally custom. We made the arches fit the wheels. On the fronts, it's 20 by 10J, and then the ET's minus 18. Then on the rears, it's 20 by 12J with then the ET's minus 60. All the carbon fibre, it's actual carbon fibre parts. So most of it I had before the build. So it's got carbon boot, carbon bonnet, carbon splitter, all on the front bumper. The whole centre is actual carbon, made out of carbon. And then we've just sprayed like the rest of it to like give it like a carbon feel. They're actually CSMT wheels, which is a company that they can literally make any design, anything you want, any sizes. All you have to do is give them like a little photo, what do you want, and then they literally custom make it all for you. And with them, they are the only set in them sizes, and if anyone wants them particularly style, then they have to ask me first, so you've got the pattern for them. They were designed off like another set of wheels. They've just been modified a little bit, so more spoke, more dish, more concave. When I went to get the tracking done, their machine only goes up to, I don't know how high it is, but big enough for a Ford Raptor. And that is actually wider on the rear as a Ford Raptor. So we just about got it on the machine. 3P management system on it. So you can actually control every single wheel. So you can literally make the front go all the way up with the rear down, vice versa. And the other thing is with airlift, everyone, I get it all the time, they go, oh, you've ruined the handling. Like why get a performance car and put it on air? It handles like it's on coilovers. Obviously, if you took it on the track, then you might see a difference. But for a road car, I can't fault that at all. But I think it is more of a show car now. I've taken it up before the kit. I took it up to Santa Pod and stuff like that with the airlift kit on, and it still ran I think it was a 10.9. I say I do drive it a bit hard here and there, like everyone does, and it just sticks to the road. With the seats, they're a company called Seatskins, and Pete, who runs it, absolute amazing bloke. any stitch, any design, because they do like honeycomb. I've gone for like the diamond stitching. And what's actually pretty cool about it is you can change the colour of the stitching. So each stitch can be a different colour if you wanted to. And they're actual, I say they are skins, so they literally just go over any of your seats. And it's like a fraction of the price of like a retrim. Like it's a win-win, and literally no one can tell. Like everyone looks at the seats and go, oh, they're good, like who did that? And you're like, oh, well, like seat skins. And they're like, oh, like the price, you tell them the price, and then they're like, what? Are they retrimmed? You're like, well, technically they are like a seat skin cover. It's one of the things of, you can always just, they're that cheap compared to being a proper retrim that you could probably do it every show season or every other. With the engine, it's basically what near enough every GTR owner does, and they call it a stage 425, which is basically just exhaust system, induction kit, and then it's 1050cc injectors, and then just a remap. It's running around the 660 brake mark. I say it's, for the road, it is what it is. There's no turbo, that's what I love about these, no turbo lag. Don't matter what gear you're in, put your foot down and you're gone. Because I've got a lot of friends that have gone over the 1000 brake mark, and the amount of problems they have, and it's like you say to them, they go out and they're like, is it gonna brake today? Is it gonna brake? I say that's a win-win. 660 is plenty for the road. And with these, it's like, if you leave all the computers on, I don't know how you can crash these, because the computer does it all for you. It does, and it all depends, because you can turn it off with a switch. Literally just turn the traction control off, and then it's like a rear-wheel drive car. It's fun, and it's like, oh, actually, I'm not actually as good as a driver as I thought I was. But yeah, I say it doesn't, sometimes the traction control does kick in, and it cuts the power, and you're like, oh, come on. Like, no, you can go, you can grip, but I say, once you set it all up, it is what it is. If you come to the map, you've actually got 4 different maps. So you've got your 95 run, which is mainly your pop and bang map, and then you've got your 97, 98, and then 99 RON maps, and all it is like different fuels. So I always leave it in map 4, which is full power, all revs. If I'm on that map, I have to run on the 99 RON. So I always put V-Power in, you got to kind of thing. And it's like, but I say, the switch of there's 3 buttons on there for the suspension, the gearbox, and the traction control. And you literally just hold it and it turns all of it off kind of thing. So you can literally, it's that easy to switch it on and off. Because it's like with the gearbox, it's if you put it in race mode, obviously then it's in the manual mode, and you can bounce off the limiter, which I don't recommend, because I know someone who did that and then his engine completely blew up. But it's like, even in this, it's so safety feature, because you can floor it, even if you're in manual mode, so the flappy panels, if it goes on the red line, it still changes gear for you, which not a lot of people know that. If you're driving it in all the safe modes, then no, I don't know how people bin them. It's ridiculous. When you put it all in, because that's what I love about it, if I put it in comfort mode and I put it in automatic mode, it's probably the most easiest car I've ever driven. It just literally, it changes gear at like just over 1,000 revs, and it just glides along. And then when you put it in manual mode, you turn all the controllers off, and then it's just like, oh, this is shocking. Like, this is full-on driving experience.